Baton Rouge. It's the Utah Utes and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Utes head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. To the air, it's Levitt. Out wide right, it's Green. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those choke plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Fighting off the defender. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Utah's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Now out to run this offense, Bird Ficklin. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Man, I'll tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not have been talking about him preseason, but we talking about him now.
Yeah, and we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me. Not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved, but I'm going to play and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been
it's a running room. Inside the 30. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Utes.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs to be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Off play action on first down. Out wide left, it's Harris. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Straight ahead, it's Berry. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Got to make the play on 4th. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Levin. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The run inside. It's Bray. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Hits the hole, it's Bray. Here's a little room there. No, he got loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Left side, it's Bray. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It's been punch, counterpunch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1 yard line in this situation. They'll move the wide receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Extending the play. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Powers inside. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Buying a little time to his left. He'll pull it down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
They'll try to convert on fourth and short from the 20. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that first down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Running inside, it's Bray. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Back's got it on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Keeps it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first. They're all over him. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Snap from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. There are 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. He's got the back in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Churns into the pile. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. LSU right back to the line. Right back to the well. time, maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a Rutgers taking on the number 22 team, the Purdue Boilermakers.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Short pass. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Still looking. Got a first down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Utes are in the hurry up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Utes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Levitt. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's buried. Got a little grass. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. LSU lining up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rides the option, he keeps it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Send the tight end in motion. The fake wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Rush is on. Hit as he throws. With the catch, it's Barnes. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Quick give. Bring him down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot. Puts it through the upper.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well run him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Bush is ahead. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Levin. Holds on, it's Green. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Harris. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. From the gun. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Gives it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Trying to get the corner. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Tigers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Back to throw, it's Levin. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on 1st down. There he goes. Past the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Utah! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Right side, it's Green. Runs through a man. He might have space. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Finds a tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Wilson has it over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. That's caught. It's Harris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Was to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. On the move, it's Bray. At the 10, he's got room. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.